Hey everyone that's going on the bear trip, this video is for you. We're going to post on YouTube. We'll make sure you get the link to it. I want to go through real quick on what I'm going to take with me next week and what to expect. Okay, first thing I want to make sure you check on your reservations. In Kodiak, you're supposed to reserve your own room there. Best case scenario is the Best Western Kodiak Inn. Let us know if you haven't and get a hold of them right away. The other thing is, remember that we need to pay for that you need to pay for the float plane ride separately from this trip. It's usually about $5.50. They can fluctuate $50. We never know with those guys. But we just paid that on site, either cash, check, or credit card. They're fine with all of that. So just so you know that. And here's one more to take with you. Is that first thing is we never know if it's going to have light rain or not, so I always take a lightweight rain jacket. It should not be cold outside up there. I looked at the weather long-term forecast. We're good, may have a couple of thunder showers in the afternoon, but real light ones. But I do take a light rain jacket with me. The other thing I take is a light pair of, in fact these are a little bit heavier than what I'll really take, just like a pair of lounge pants to wear around the boat or a pair of shorts. Because during the day when we have downtime, you're on the boat, you're upstairs in the lobby part of it, and you may just want something to lounge around in. The next thing is pants. What I take is I usually take 2 or 3 pairs of lightweight fishing style pants like Columbia pants. These are Cools, quick drying, fast drying lightweight pants to wear under the waders if we need to. I also take, you can go ahead and answer that, Kevin. Sorry, we're in the middle of the store as well. These are a pair of Ranger pants made by Wrangler, kind of a heavy duty canvas type pant. I take a couple pairs of these to wear under the waders if it's colder, or if we do go on the shore for something, just a little bit more rugged to use. Shirt-wise, I just take the fishing shirt, long sleeve, make sure they're long sleeve, but like a Columbia or a Under Armour type quick drying, fast drying shirt. And then underneath that, of course, I do carry just one pair of lightweight long underwear, both top and bottom, just in case I need them. And again, most cases we don't, but they're also sometimes nice to wear under the waders as well. Socks-wise, I take a couple pairs of really heavy-duty socks, just to kind of fill in the wader boots if we have waders that are a little bit too big. They're kind of nice for that reason. They don't get too hot, but I'll take regular socks as well. I take a pair of fingerless gloves because it usually doesn't get real cold, but just in case we have cool mornings, it's nice to have those. A hat, of course, a really lightweight pair of gloves. The other thing I take with me, and you guys need to get one of these. Now you can buy one of these when you hit Kodiak if you want. There's a sporting goods store just 2 blocks away from the Kodiak Inn. And this is an ultra-fine mesh head net. And the reason being is we don't get much mosquitoes, but we get what's called bobby socks. They're just a little tiny, tiny mosquito. And they don't really, they're not drawing blood out of you, but they can nip at you. And these are really nice to have over your head just to keep the annoyance away. But make sure to get one of these. You might be able to find them at Cabela's or Sportsman's Warehouse, but make sure to get the really fine mesh, as fine mesh as you can find. So that's that. Now the other, and a pair of, I always take a pair of sandals to wear around on the boat, or a pair of slippers, again if we're just lounging around on the boat during the day. Now the one thing that's really important, make sure you take a duffel bag with you. You have your hard case, side case when we get to Kodiak. What you'll do is you'll transfer all of your luggage, if you can, into one of these. And then this is what we take onto the float plane, because it's much easier to load on the float plane. And Kodiak Inn will store your luggage safely, completely locked down room during that week. And then when you come back, you can just dump it back in again. But this is really highly recommended. You don't have to, but they really want you to do this just to keep it easier to pack. Okay, now real quick on this stuff. I take an extra pair of glasses with me if you're an eyeglass wearer. I always take one of these, a little journal, just to write in, because this is a nice trip to do that on. I have a small shower caddy, just really small, because usually when you're going from, your rooms aren't real big the cabins on this boat are not big at all, so we need to be able to kind of compress down as much as we can. And this is just what I carry into the shower, and I hook that in there, and then I take it right back out, and it can hold basically shampoo and a bar of soap. It's perfect for that. Take Tylenol and any other medicines you may need, because he usually doesn't have a lot of this on the boat, and I don't ever like to ask Chuck for this. The boat gets really dark when they shut it down at night. Make sure to bring a small headlamp or a small flashlight with you with a couple extra batteries. Really important, you guys, because when he shuts the generator off at night, it gets pitch black downstairs. And if you need to get up and use the restroom, you're going to want one of these for sure. I carry wet ones, just little wet wipes, portable ones, just for when we're out on the shore and stuff, or if it gets warm, just nice to clean up. As you guys know, a lot of you may know if you've traveled with me before, I carry these everywhere I go. These are the Colgate little disposable toothbrushes. This is mainly for on the plane. Trust me, have them with you. And it's kind of nice to have them on the boat during the week. I put this little paper towel so I wouldn't forget to tell you this. Bring a towel, just a small towel. Don't get a real big beach towel or something. But a towel is always nice to have your own towel to dry off during the week. Chuck and Olga have some on the boat, but it's nice to have your own one. A water bottle that I can refill so I don't have to keep using bottled water over and over again. Really nice to have a nice sized Nalgene type bottle with you. Sunscreen if you want it, but don't get it in aerosol like can. Get it to cream because the airlines will take a can like this. Same with bug repellent. I'm going to bring some of this. I should have plenty for everybody, but I'm going to recommend bring one for yourself so you have it. And pretty strong. I bring 100. Again, we don't see a lot of mosquitoes, but it keeps those little bobby socks away. I take little things like this. I take a bag of cough drops because if you do get a cough, Chuck and Olga don't have stuff like this in the boat. So take a little thing like that. I take a chapstick. I take a really small dry bag just to throw electronics or something in if I'm going to go to the shore. So that's the main stuff there, guys. Now, camera gear. A good card reader. An external hard drive is a must because you're going to be shooting one heck of a lot of pictures. You need to download your pictures every morning, every evening onto an external hard drive and onto your computer. And that being said, I'm taking a small 13-inch laptop with me. There are plug-ins, there are places to charge during the day on the boat. Again, he shuts the generator off at night. Lots of memory cards. Trust me, guys, bring several and have backups. You're going to need them. You'll be shooting a lot of pictures. Now the cameras I'm bringing a D500, which is shooting this video, and a D750. So I'm bringing two camera bodies because if one fails out there, if you drop one, you do not have a backup and there's no way to get one. If one of you drop your cameras and I still got both of mine in good shape, you're more than welcome to use one of mine. But I'm going to take a 28-300 and a 2-500 are the two lenses I'm going to take. Now I'm also going to take a wide angle lens that's on the camera that Kevin's shooting right now. And the reason I'm going to do that is I'm going to shoot some bears when they get real close. I'm going to try to get the whole landscapes. So it's up to you if you want to take that with you. Here's the last few little things. This is the waterproof cover for my backpack. I make sure to take that. And of course this is the backpack I'm going to take. And this will hold all my gear from me to the shore and some snacks. Make sure you have a battery charger, guys. In fact, bring two of them if you have two of them. Have a polarizing filter for your widest angle lens, just in case you want to shoot a landscape. Really nice to have. Extra batteries, absolute must. Make sure they're 100% charged before you leave. Make sure your memory cards are emptied and formatted before we leave on this trip. Extra cleaning cloths and even some wet wipe type cleaning cloths that are little packaged ones. I take a lot of those with me. And then a tripod. And I'm going to just take this small compact tripod. If you guys haven't got one of these, come get one from the store. They're the travel size Me Photo. And they fold up to be only about this tall, but usually we're shooting the bears really low anyway, so we don't need a real tall tripod. And I don't leave my big lens sitting on this when I walk away. It's mainly for stabilization, and if I'm shooting the small camera with the smaller lens, or if I'm shooting video, then I use this. But you may want to get one. They fold up very small. I actually pack it in my luggage, and so I don't have to carry it on the plane. Then I get it out when I get there. So you guys, this is essentially what I take. I know we rushed through this. If you have any questions, any concerns, just give me a call. I'll walk you through it. I'm going to be gone this Wednesday and Thursday, but I'll be back the rest of this weekend and all of next week. We'll help you out. But that's what we take, guys. Thank you. See ya. Bye-bye. Hey, you guys, I just want to mention one other thing real quick. A few little things that we didn't have in the video this morning. Waders, you can bring your own waders if you want, but Chuck and Olga are going to have waders on the boat for you. So if you don't need to bring them, don't bring them. They'll have some waders for you. If you do bring your own waders, make sure they're not felt soles on the boots. You will fall all over the place. You need to actually have like a lugged type sole. I think I already mentioned this, but check your reservations at the hotel right away. Do it today or tomorrow. Make sure your room's reserved for like that night of the 24th. Check on the 25th. And then again, you're going to need a room that last night, which was going to be the night of the 31st, and check out on the 1st or 2nd if you want to stay an extra day. We're going to talk to you about, but you're going to need to get a fishing license if you want, because we may have the chance to fish for halibut on the boat, which we do quite often. It's really inexpensive. I'll direct you. There's a sports type shop just 2 blocks from the hotel where you can get a fishing license. I think it was around 25 bucks. Now here's the plan: is we're going to meet at the evening of the 24th in the lobby of the Best Western Hotel, Kodiak Inn, at 8 p.m. And that way I'll give everybody directions, everything else, because I won't be to the hotel until that evening. So I'll be in Kodiak, but doing some other things. So hopefully we'll see you guys really soon. I appreciate it. Thank you. If you have any questions, call. Thanks. Bye-bye.